companies all over the world do business in California. So we would like to educate those who do business here with California's market-based rules. This is one factor California uses to determine how much of a taxpayer's income California can tax when the taxpayer does business inside and outside of California. Now, that being said, I'm not going to pretend that this is some simple calculation. There are several factors, regulations, and codes that help determine and decide the proper way to report income from business in California. And I'm certainly not going to be able to cover all of the specifics of market-based sourcing, nor do you want me to. But I will show you where to find all of those specifics. And I'll try to highlight some of the key changes and points of interest. Our website has many resources you need to deal with market-based sourcing. Let's get started. First, there are some code changes, specifically for taxable years beginning on or after January 1st, 2013. These changes apply to all trades or business. The single sales factor is important for apportioning business income. Pay close attention to the dates and qualifications for when this rule applies. There are rules that apply to sales of tangible personal property, like selling some furniture or other inventory, but there are different ways to calculate sales of personal property that is something other than tangible property, say like the next big Hollywood script idea. As you start computing market assignments, a term that is commonly referred to is benefit of service. There are some specific regulations and rules that help you determine the location of benefits of service. You can find those regulations here. Go to the Office of Administrative Law. Some other terms that are important to know. Complete transfer of property rights. This means a transfer of all property rights associated with the ownership of intangible property, as distinguished from a licensing of intangible property where the licensor retains some ownership rights. For example, back to the next big Hollywood script. If you sell all the rights to the script, one and done, versus retaining some rights like creator rights. Marketing, non-marketing, manufacturing, and mixed intangibles are all assigned to the state where the intangible is used. And finally, there were some amendments to California Code of Regulations Section 25136-2. These amendments addressed marketable securities means any security that is actively traded in an established stock or securities market and is regularly quoted by brokers or dealers in making a market. Marketable securities do not include those types of securities that are traded in transactions specifically excluded from gross receipts under California law. FTB has held interested parties meetings and plans to hold more to discuss issues regarding the market-based sourcing rules. Okay, again, the market-based source rules are a complicated set of rules and regulations, but it's important and essential for those doing business in and out of California. FTB will continuously update our web pages with the most current guidance to help you navigate these rules so you can provide the most accurate and valuable services to your clients. Visit ftb.ca.gov to get answers to California's market-based source rules.